Welcome back. It's week 7. Sadly, it's almost through with summer reading. This week and last week are our last 2 weeks of summer reading. I hope you've enjoyed all of summer reading. I know it's been different, but I hope you have enjoyed all the activities that we've had planned to do at home. I know I have. I've missed y'all here not being at the library though, but I'm glad you are able to participate at least, okay? Now, I hope you enjoyed last week's activity, the paper quilling. It was new for me, and I know it's probably new for you, but I hope you enjoyed it. Some of you all posted pictures on Facebook. I enjoyed seeing those beautiful creations. You all did a wonderful job. So I hope you enjoyed those and keep creating something with that, okay? So, but our week theme this week is castles. So we're going to be taking a virtual tour of a castle, but we'll go ahead and start with our book first though, and that is Throne of Fire by Rick Riordan, okay? Let's read what it's about. And by the way, real quick, before I continue with it, this is the second book of the Kane Chronicles that you had got in your bag. I don't know, I can't remember if you got it in your first of the month or in June, or if you got it in this month, but this is the second installment of that book. So make sure you read that one first. Okay, so here's what Throne of Fire is about. Ever since the gods of ancient Egypt were unleashed in the modern world, Carter Kane and his sister Sadie have been in trouble. As descendants of the House of Life, the Kanes have some powers at their command, but the devious gods haven't given them time to master their skills at Brooklyn House, a training ground for young magicians. And now their most threatening enemy, yet the Chaos Snake, is rising. If they don't prevent him from breaking free in a few days' time, the world will end. In other words, it's a typical week for the Kane family. To have any chance of battling the forces of chaos, the Kanes must revive the sun god Ra. But that would be a feat more difficult than any magician has ever accomplished. First, they have to search the world for the Book of Ra. Then they have to learn how to chant its spells. Oh, and did we mention that no one knows where Ra is exactly? So that's the start of it. Now let's read a few little places of it. Now my book is upside down, so I'm going to have to flip the cover, but it's upside down. We'll read it anyway. Now this is going to be starting from Carter's perspective, starting off with him. Carter here, look, we don't have time for long introductions. I need to tell the story quickly or we're all going to die. If you didn't listen to our first recording, well, pleased to meet you. The Egyptian gods are running around loose in the modern world. A bunch of magicians called the House of Life is trying to stop them. Everyone hates Sadie and me, and a big snake is about to swallow the sun and destroy the world. Ow! What was that for? Sadie just punched me. She says I'm going to scare you too much, that I should back up, calm down, and start at the beginning. Fine, but personally, I think you should be scared. The point of this recording is to let you know what exactly happened and how things really went wrong. You're going to hear a lot of people talking trash about us, but we didn't cause those deaths. And as for the snake, that wasn't our fault either. Well, not exactly. All the magicians in the world have to come together. It's our only chance. So here's the story. Decide for yourself. It started when we set Brooklyn on fire. So enjoy this book and let me know what you think of that. Now, like I said, we're going to be taking a tour of a castle. So on your paper that I sent you a link. We are going to the Ashford Castle in Ireland. With everything going on right now in the world, no, we can't travel, especially even out of the country. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a virtual tour. These websites and the place for these castles, they were graciously enough to do a tour of it and put it online so everybody can see it. So all you gotta do is when you go to that website, and you can click the different directions when you get to the castle, and it'll take you to different rooms, and they show the exterior of it and different things and that such, okay? And then also, if you want to do more tours of different castles around the world, there's another website, the trips2discover.com. The second one, that one will show you a list of different castles in different countries, and then you can view those as well. And also, if you have did not know this, there's an actual castle here in Kentucky. It's in Lexington. If you've not seen that one, take a trip and just go outside. I don't know how they're doing that now with tours. Well, it's probably not doing it right now, but you can see the outside of it when you drive by. It's very, very neat. So, since we're on castles this week, our activity for the week is a catapult. We're going to make our very own catapult. Now, if you do not know what those are, each castle had one, and they launch, I guess, probably different boulders and stuff to keep the enemy away. Anything they could probably get their hands on at the time. So we're going to make our very own. So you should have 6 popsicle sticks, and I use the jumbo popsicle sticks. You can use the smaller ones if you like, but if not, you can use the jumbos. And then you need 3 rubber bands, and then a spoon. Now you can use a bottle cap and hot glue it onto the stick, but I go the easy route, and a spoon's the way to go. And of course something to launch with. Now first what you want to do is you want to take 5 of your popsicle sticks, just line them up like so, and take 1 rubber band and do the sides, or wrap around one side, just enough where it's tight, okay, at one end. Just make sure it's on the very end, that way it's right off in the middle. Now, what you want to do next is take your last one and just slide it into the middle, and it don't have to be too much, about an inch or so, right in the middle of your stick. Make it look like a little T. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to take your other rubber band and kind of straighten them up, and then just tie it on. Okay. And then there you go. Just like a little cross. Now, what you're going to do next is that the one that's crossways, make sure it's on the bottom, because you put your stick in between the bottom stick and the second one. So make sure it's flat on the ground. And then your spoon is going to go up like so. It's going to go up on top, but of course, you know, each end on that side. So what you're going to do now is you're going to rubber band that end. So you may want to hold it down. I know it'll be tricky, but just kind of hold it and start rubber banding it together. Now that one you want to get as tight as you can. No, wait, don't. Okay. And there you go. You got your own very own catapult. Now, if you want to do this beforehand, I do not, you can color yours, and that way you can decorate it any way you want to. If you want to style it up. Now, there's different ways to do this, because see, the method didn't go very far for mine, so I got it very tall. Okay, so like I've said before, you know, if it's something that, with it being short, you may want to stack it up even more taller. That was a doozy. Okay, back to it. So if it's smaller, it'll go further, but you can pick it up and launch it, and let's see how far it goes. You can just bend it down, and well, mine went back. Mine was just good, wasn't it? So I am struggling with this today. So let's see here. Let's try this again. I had it launched real good earlier. There we go. Yay! So enjoy your catapults. Try, experiment with it, try different things, and have fun with it, okay? Until next time, we will see you all next week.